I was wondering who bought the dip because I miss it. Yeah, I missed it. Shit. Yeah, I missed it. I didn't put that dip. It's okay. They're still in the dip for what is coming. Uh-huh. Okay. I just because I am driving. I didn't read anything. You know. Yeah, nice. You mean it's a voice note, not writing. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Nice. Go ahead. Do whatever you want to do. You are the boss. Do whatever you want. Let's fucking go. We are going to moon tonight. So where are you talking from? New York. It's around 12 hours between me and you. Can you believe that? I'm from Jordan. Yeah, I'm from Jordan. Yeah, it's yeah, it's still third, still third, but we are in it's around 6 p.m. Uh, 6 p.m. Yeah, yeah. What is the time in your city? In your 11. Oh, what is the time in your city? In your yeah. 11. Oh, yeah.
Okay, guys,
Yeah.
welcome
Okay.
back to Jay's Strategies, where we talk about the latest and greatest crypto projects, news, and much, much more. We are live here with you guys today. Okay. Crypto projects, news, and much, much more. We are live here with you guys today. Okay. No, I'm just making sure I have my other mic on at the same time. That's what I was. That's why I was doing that, guys. Okay, my bad. All right. Yes. So we're gonna talk about the crypto prices. We are live on Telegram too, inside the chats, just supporting the communities. We were talking about the hype around real world assets and crypto. We're gonna talk about the Bitcoin price. Talk about we're gonna go down the line. We're gonna talk about gold and it's skyrocketing. Powell is speaking today. Okay, this is an overall stream we got going on here. I see you guys that are tuned in. 88, Jamie, Jay, I see you. Shout out you two, you guys that are working and rocking. Okay, Jay and Moore, Crypto Queen. Okay, I needed to get this over here on
Everybody
this
on
mic.
earth.
Yeah, and then yep, Got my man over here rocking over there in the city, across the world. Cities across the world. Okay, there we are. I got the chat for you guys. Okay. All right, let's do this rundown. Okay, so today is April 3rd, 2024. Today's overall cryptocurrency market cap is at 2.5 trillion. 24-hour volume is at 108 billion. Bitcoin dominance 52.1%. Ethereum dominance 16%. Gas right now is 44 GUI on the ETH network. Fear and greed index is on 71. We are in the greed territory. Bitcoin today, $66,600. That's 1.2% to the upside in the past 24 hours. Today's market cap is 1.3 trillion. That's $38 billion volume in 24 hours. Ethereum, $3,354. 1.6% to the upside. Now you see the 7-day downside, so we're midweek, okay? And we're Wednesday of the week. Let's go to Bitcoin. Okay, let me just go to a 4-hour, and you can see after having this pullback, but we are still at a higher low on the 4-hour from here. So we have a low, we have a low, we have a higher low. Okay, we want to expect. See how we pull below the 200 came, we retrace, we tested the 200. We don't want to break back below this, or we're going to come back down towards these levels. Now, if we come down into this M1 zone over here, that's bad because we're going to be lower than that low. Okay? Just understand that's what we're looking at. So that's Bitcoin, right? USDT. Overall market cap, USDT, we watch this because people need to understand that stablecoins are going to be the staple when all this government and this tokenization, the real world assets that are coming on chain. Okay, HSBC has a gold token product coming out today that's going to be trading. All right, they're tokenizing gold asset now. So next is all the real estate. That's going to bring so much money that's going to be sitting on the sidelines. That's going to be flowing in Bitcoin. The more money they make, the more they're going to put Bitcoin on their balance sheets because they see it climbing amongst all these other, governments that are buying all the way to El Salvador, buying 1 Bitcoin a day. Okay? So these big main countries, just think a table, a bunch of people sitting around it agreeing, okay, we're going to buy Bitcoin. For said reason, the way Bitcoin is trading is so different now. The crypto landscape has changed so much. Okay, with ETFs coming in, all the fraudsters getting out, people actually understand what blockchains are. Okay, and they understand how to use them, so the scammers can't get away with scamming $1 billion from anybody anymore. All right, that's all trackable, traceable, all on the chain for you. All right, what did I get? I just wanted to type in crypto news. Okay, and just pull up what Google has up front, and this is what everybody's going to be seeing. So that's what I do. I want to see what are the people seeing when they type in Google News, right? Okay, so the stories that we have when we type in Google News, and then we type in crypto news. Let's do Bitcoin news straight up. Bitcoin news straight up. Okay, so yeah, that's what it's gonna pull up. All right, Solana just flipped BNB on its market cap. Solana $190.27, 5% upside today. Solana's moving heavy. Okay. As these guys are trading sideways, you could say like accumulating at this price. Okay, so it's not breaking; it actually hit that support level, and now it is accumulating at that support level. Solana now the number 4 token. All right, 84.6 bill market cap, 4.3 bill in volume today. Okay, that's twice as BSC. BNB is at 560, 0.3 upside, right? 83.6. bill market cap, 2.1 bill in volume. USDC, your next big stablecoin, 32.9 bill market cap, 10 bill in volume. USDT had 76 bill in volume. So we look at that stablecoin volume, and that's how we could tell really high volatility days too when you see a lot of stablecoins moving. XRP, right? 58 cent, 1% downside today, 32 bill market cap. So sitting right there at USDC. And we have, 1.6 bill in volume. So they're utilizing XRP and their Ripple Labs, the underlying cross chain your cross-chain go-to, right? Okay. Let's see what we have here. Yes, we're talking about Solana. Yes, Solana flipping BNB. Yep. XRP. Dogecoin, 18 cents, pulled back 2.3. We'll look at that on the chart and see why. 26.4 bill market cap, 3 billion volume. So Dogecoin sees a lot of volume. Number 9 Cardano, 58 cents, 0.1 downsides, 20 bill market cap, half a bill in volume, right? Avalanche now, number 10, $47, 1% downside, 17.8 bill, half a bill volume. Look at that Toncoin on the move here, okay, for the weekly, 2%. Toncoin now $5. We've seen this increase heavy. Look, 17 bill market cap. Remember when it was at 5, and then right when we got over 1 bill, okay, and now we're sitting at 17 bill. We knew that all the way from when the integration was happening for Telegram, man. When you can utilize your Telegram to and Toncoin wallet, okay, you can get the wallet, you know, and it tells you. But you have to worry about your location and all that too. So U.S. customers, you can do that. You can watch the videos on how to do VPNs and all that to understand how it works. Okay. All right, so those are the prices. Let's go ahead and take a look at the charts. Okay, so I'm looking here. We're going to start off with Bitcoin right here. This is Bitcoin on the 1 hour. As you can see, this is the 50 EMA. This is the 800 EMA. I'm using an indicator here called Trader's Reality. It's the hybrid system. It tells me my moving averages. Okay, the boxes you see here are the trading sessions, and then the different colored candles mean different things. Okay. And then that's how we look and tell patterns, all right? So when we broke down below this 50 EMA on the 1 hour, we try to retest it. We had like a head and shoulders pattern here, and we still straight came down to the 800 EMA, and we see how we're trading tight near the 800 EMA. We're trading tight between the 800 EMA and the 50. We did test the 50, and we pulled back, all right? Now, for upside momentum, you got to remember, too, today is a big day for speaking, for Powell to be speaking, for the overall markets, okay? The 200 EMA sits at 68.350, and that is actually right here. That is our next upside target, as you can see. Psychological low, if we do get above that 200, okay? So those are my two targets on upside moves, all right? So my first was the 50 EMA. We always talk about ladders of 3. So we had that 66,900 hit. Number 1 for take profit is your 68,350. Number 3 is your 69.5, okay? And then actually we see that candle coming in now. Let's see if we're going to make or break it. Look, now this comes in between. So if we can test this, this is the next 1 hour candle here. All right, so we are waiting to see what happens. If this is actually going to give us a leg here to pull above this, or is that the hit where we're going to come down here, see this play out. So that's what I'm paying attention to. We can go down to the 30 in a tighter, shorter time frame to see what's happening in immediate short term to see also. You can see how it pulled above this 50 here. It is trying to hit that. So that could be a hit, a retrace, continuation to a moving average. Or if it fails on that regard, yes, I see that 64.6, right? So that's what we're looking at right now. Let's talk about Bitcoin on the 4 hour. And we were showing you this before. We did come to this 201, 2, 3 times, and we have higher lows, okay? So that is good. We don't want to break below this higher low, or it's no good, and we can expect lower moves towards 60K. Now, if we stay in this range and it holds support, you see a lot of candles trading in this area, 4 hour candles, okay? That target on the upside of 68,250 is your bullish target, which sits at a support level when we had that local top, okay? I hope you guys got that, right? So when it does hit, gain support, flips, gets above that support level of the local top, that's how we can see continuation price to the upside. So let me go ahead and get some water. And that's what we want to see. Now, let me tell you reality on the daily, okay? On the daily, we've been above these moving averages, but something good did happen, and there's a big M formation happening here. But pay attention to this, right? So we were really far away from this. I like the moving averages and the times of day trading, vector candles too. Vector candles get retraced. So we just listen to everything that I'm telling you and take it with heed. And then the RSI. See, I get so much information from the hybrid chart that you don't really need much other indicators once you just watch and learn hybrid trading. And then also the book map. Let me get the book map out so we can show you guys different things in the book map. Don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to sub to the channel, okay? You can see it right in the channel. And then also to trade with me and get all these targets, okay? All you got to do is sign up for a Femex account and you could trade with me, okay? And it's, you know, I put all the info in here. You could join the call chat that I'm getting rocking for anybody that wants to come in and really wants to trade. And you can get all your info from inside there, your pins, and then on my main page you can get the info. So, you know, I always love to hear from people, and you guys, you know, always rock, especially everybody that is in all the different Telegram groups that we rock out. And then as we're building here, shout out baby RWA. You know, we have our videos, and we talked about that. We have pinned inside the chat of, you know, project direction. We have incubation projects coming out today. Solana, shout out Cat with Helmet. Launch coming in hour from now. So there's a bunch of different things that we have happening for you guys in crypto. So that way we can rock out. Okay. Just to get that done with you guys. Links on the page. Okay, so now you see this. We almost came right to that 50 moving average right here, which is at the 62. I said that in my other video. So we only came to 64. We didn't come to 62, which is okay. We had that CME gap. We're about halfway through that CME gap. Okay, so I'm paying attention to this. This RSI only went mid-range, okay? So it didn't really have more of a sell-off. We are on a flip side of it right now. Okay, so you got to pay attention to being on the flip side, coming back down on the flip side. You see how this happens at times when we get right here at the 50 and it's trying to turn back. We pull back a little bit more before we go up. You get what I'm saying? You can see sometimes too, you know, pulls back a little bit more and then we get a nice up. And then that's how you can see those kind of movements, right? And then you can see some higher movement. So if we do actually, you know, turn and we do come down, so we wouldn't see like all that support that's happening for orders on the map. So we talked a lot about Bitcoin, and we went all the way out to its daily. I might as well just go right to the book map with you guys. Okay, so we can just look at the straight orders for everybody. Yeah, you guys that are listening in, you can go in the chat, and I put the video live. I'm just checking where it is. Okay. Alright, so we have the book map here. Okay, so now we can see a bunch of orders sitting at, what is this? This is up here. This is at 67.3. Okay, so I can expect that swing to the upside. We're starting to get a little bit stronger. We have more orders coming in. Looks like we had some selling happening before. Alright, I just want this chart to load properly. There we go. Okay. And then I want to be able to see on the downside. Alright, see where the liquidity is sitting. So I see up here, 67.352. And I don't see any heavy orders on the downside to absorb it yet. And all those orders were picking up and not placed yet because we're waiting for Powell. Yeah, today, Powell's speech. Alright, stock market, here we go. Dow Jones rises 100 points after ISM service data as traders eye Powell's speech. Okay, so trends, the treasury yields up, real world assets and yields central banks and stuff like that. So we have a lot of stuff here going on. Let's see here. Yeah. Yes. Oh, you want me to share with you guys the video there too, so you guys don't have to go to YouTube? But I want you to go on the YouTube though, so make sure you swing by and shout it out. But there we go. I'll share it with you guys. Okay. So yes, market watch, stock market, and this is for the Powell speaks. Inflation, collaborate for a second. They putting a 5-10% treasury yield on the map. So we got bonds that were moving. Let me show you this. 10-year yields. Look at this, moving towards the upside. All right, straight breaking out. I mean, like, you can get a bond now and get more yield on your dollar. So the strength of the dollar is strengthening, right? Let's see the dollar index, which is the DXY, at 104. So the dollar index was pulling towards the upside. After coming down here, you see where it pulled back, but now the strength of the dollar. Now it's just popping, breaking off. Let's see what happens the rest of the day. Powell speech happening, right? Okay, 10 and 30-year rates on Treasury yield. Okay, I got stuck there for a second. Okay, Kathy Woods, Trout's 2000 Tesla price target of stock traders. Okay, so we have a lot of positive outlook happening in the market. Okay, where is El Sparco? Okay, there we go. Kathy Wood, she's always rocking. You know, they got these big supporters, man. Like my age group, I would say, the boom group, like Elon Musk and Twitter, Jack Dorsey. Shout out to the office over here, Crypto Queen, everybody in the clique, right? Yeah, we got Jay and Moore over here working the social media magic. Right, Jay Moore?
That's right.
Okay. All right, so we're talking about bond yields. Yes, that's what I was just saying. Yeah, the 10-year Treasury note. Okay. So they're seeing some strength in the market. It says he's concerned about some below-surface inflation trends. So that's something that I'm paying attention to. And that I pay attention to this market because it gives me the outlook overall of what's happening in the markets. Okay. Wait to fourth quarter cut rates. Wants to wait to fourth quarter to cut rates. Okay, so then they're gonna, have that priced in. So rates will stay the same today. That's what they're expecting, right? And then they won't rate cuts, or they raise it a few points, but they're expecting it, right? U.S. stock will quickly rebound. We take a look at the S&P, okay, on a daily scale, and you can see that we're back in it, man. Okay, you see how we had that top, and then before all, the world went wild, and we came down all the way back to these moving averages. You know what? The market did need some snap like that because this gives it that room for that continuation. See, we started, we continued, we flipped into support, and then we ran with it. We need a cool down on that. You always, got to think. Everybody wants it to run up forever, but you can't have that. You can't have it run up forever. I'm trying to get that mark off of here. Okay. So yeah, that's that. Now I'm going to go to the other tokens for you guys. Okay. Ethereum, 3,343. This is on the daily, and as you can see on the daily, we came here to the 50 EMA 2 times, tested it. Now we are pulling below, retest. We want to actually close above today at 3,350 or above. Our side mid-range, we are on the negative end side of that flip. So if we do see some downward action, we want to stay above 3,050. Okay, that's our big last level of support before we see ranges of 2,625. Okay. And we don't want to see that, but you know, you gotta keep that in mind. Now on the bullish side, okay, if we do close and find that retrace and then continuation to the upside, okay, on a high target, that's that $4,095 right below that 5K. I mean that 4,100. All right, so 4,095, which is 4,000. So that's a high on that note, right? Let me just go down to the 4-hour and show you what's happening on the 4-hour. So what we did not want to see is a lower high. We wanted to see a higher low, and we did see that higher low. Okay, that's on the 4-hour time frame here. You can see the different trading sessions. We are right between these two. Another thing I want to show you is you see that 50 and the 200 right here coming together. We don't want that 50 across down, okay? So it can, you know, ride with it and then, you know, continue for us. But that's a major resistance level at 34.50, okay? So we're at 33.50, 34.50. Not financial advice, entertainment purposes only. That's my movement. But there's going to be a lot of volatility. Because of the Powell speeches. But you see here also, I'm saying but. We have a cross. We have a cross on the 4-hour, and this is what is my condition. What is my condition? We have a cross on the RSI on the 4-hour. We have a higher low, okay? Those are my conditions. My entry is 33.50, okay? My stop loss, okay, is 32.85. My first take profit is 34.45. Second take profit and for pivot zone 35.54. Set those in place, right? So not financial advice. That's a play to hedge that position, and to hedge that position on the USDT side. Okay, you know, for that. So with a tight stop loss, so that way you don't lose anything. So you hedge your positions. How you do that is you have your long or short, but if you hedge it in the other direction, so say if you put a short long, all right, and all of a sudden you want it to go long, but you put a short against it, so that would automatically close because you have a stop loss. So you don't lose. You're just opening that trade to hedge your position. You understand? You're hedging your position. If you want to learn more about that, just, you know, you just say in the chat. That's what you want to learn more about hedging your position. Yeah, I see. Yeah. Okay, and then we have a shout out too, in baby RWA, right? Have a credible announcement for today for holders, diamond hands. Never seen crypto before, so yeah, we got our dev dropping some stuff for us today, so we're gonna see what's happening over there too. All right, that was Ethereum, and I talked about all those targets, right? Ethereum trades nice. Let's talk about BNB, and we'll talk about Solana, okay? So we have BNB. This is BNB on the 4-hour. Higher low. Okay? Long-term structure, 4-hour. As you can see, the higher low from these trading areas. Okay? We did have this, and we pulled below moving average. 50 turned down. 200 turned up. RSI crossover. That leads me to believe my condition is higher low. Nice flip. A rise, retrace, continuation to the upside pattern. That was my conditions, right? So I'm looking, okay. 5,560 entry, right? First take profit, 575. Second take profit, M5, 595. Hedge position. Open hedge position at 549. Stop loss right above that at 551 with take profit of 518 on that's on a hedge. Got that office numbers, yes. Everybody wrote that down, okay. Solana. No, BNB still. What am I thinking? Lower time frame, BNB. Talk about it. Binance, BNB, trading in between these said ranges. RSI turns up. We are in between the 800 and the 200. 50 is below this 200. As you can see, price is still trading below the 50. We need to hit that 50, break above 563 on that 1 hour time frame for the continuation to the upside to that 580 areas in those targets, which are within those ranges that we talked about on those open trade targets that we talked about. Okay? So opening at those points and putting those in, you'll win either way, long or short, because you are making your main position and then you're hedging your position. Okay? These are good educational videos for you guys. And I promised the community for you guys that I was going to do it. And we got this rocking. Okay. This is still the 1 hour time frame. Now the 800 is at 531. Now on a bearish level, if we come back down below the daily open of 550, then you can expect it to bull, raise, and then fail and come past down to 540, because that is where our higher low area sits. Okay? So we have this box area right here. And then that's between 540 and 530. Okay? So in between that range is a tight range on a bearish target. But you know, it doesn't lead me to believe that, because we did come down into the oversold when we were in this area here. Okay, and that's on the RSI. You can see I'm showing you RSI here. So the RSI came above, and now it's back above, right? So we do see that trend, and then we're back to mid-range here. Okay, so we all want to see that bullish move. Let's go ahead and see what's happening for the markets again on our Powell speech 30 minutes ago. Barron stocks. Stock futures full. Extend market sell-off ahead of Fed shallow speech. All right, so we're seeing different things happening. Let's see the volatility real quick of the S&P. All right, we saw this big move on the S&P, right? Okay, I went back to the S&P. And then we're going to show you gold. We'll show you gold. So we talked about BNB's targets and all that, but you can see the S&P. So the S&P was below that 200, which is the white line. And then today we skyrocketed above it, above the 50, retrace, and then now it's testing that area. If it does see bullish during the session through Powell speak, we see last week high targets 525. Okay, the RSI is on a plus side, so yeah, you know, that leads me to believe that's what we're expecting on a bullish note, because yeah, they want to see it come up from, you know, what is happening in the markets. Gold, everybody's been seeing those moves in gold moving towards the upside, and gold's just been gaining. Okay, it's above its moving averages, and RSI is up there, so we did have a little bit sell, a swoop. Look at that, perfect. You know, almost coming into a longer pattern of head and shoulders. Now let's go ahead and see on the daily. Look, gold flying straight up. Look at that, rise, a little bit of accumulation. You know, uncertainty, doubt, but then gold. So they're making money in that market, and then they're putting the safe haven assets. They're tokenizing real world assets. So look at that. They're tokenizing assets, and they're tokenizing gold, so people are going to be able to buy gold. Imagine when they back that gold token too as part with you know, Bitcoin as liquidity pairs, and then tokenization for you know, all those different ones, right? So that's definitely intense stuff out there. Okay, we talk about those 10-year bonds and yields. And then now we go to your Solana. Okay, Solana, right? You see it's up there on the daily. Okay, we're above moving averages. But what we're seeing happen here is like Solana keeps trading, the moving average is coming up towards price. All right, so that's that's a good thing, right? When we did have a cool down after hitting the high, and we started accumulating in the zone when we got above 160, 165. Okay, now you can see the RSI did turn down, come back mid range. So that's what I want to see in price, because Solana Network's been seeing a lot of bullish stuff happening for it. I did encounter some network congestion today, but hey, we're all in it. This is all new in the world of digital assets, and the volume that could be coming in is crazy. It's intense. All right.
You want to see
So-
where it is, or back it?
All of it. Yeah. Okay. Let me see. It says 12:45 to 4:45 now. All right. So we're talking about Solana. Let's go down to the 4-hour on Solana. So on the 4-hour on Solana, as you can see, look, we just did get that higher low. So we got a low, a higher low, and then a higher low, like we were just talking, right? The 200, we didn't actually come down and test that 168 for that 200, okay? We did pull below the 50, and now we're right on the 50 at this price, okay? A bearish pullback would hit us on the 168. 800 is at 116. Those are really long ranges in between. All right, we're trading tightly ever since we hit to that high. Okay, in that $10 range that I was talking about, and then from 170 to 200, $30 range, right? So that's a 30% pullback from all-time highs, which is usually what you can expect on a retrace. Actually, I didn't do any fib retraces in here. I did all hybrid charting for you guys. You guys can get this indicator by typing in Traders Reality. Shout out to Traders Reality for allowing me to learn this hybrid system and get a chance to understand what's happening in the market, and being able to understand book maps and how orders are done and all that kind of stuff. So shout out. So I'm going to look at the book map and see if any orders were placed in the system, and then this would gives us a tell of what's going to be happening in the short term with price, and then this shows Bitcoin orders. So now I'm looking and seeing 67,300 has a lot of orders from where we're at, and we're at 66,400. So that is going to give me my targets for upside movement. Okay, Shiba we'll talk about real quick. All right. We'll talk about in a 4-hour time frame, see how it's coming back, and it's testing that 200. All right, that's all on a pullback. Now, Doge seeing a lot of play, right? Now, with Dogecoin, this channel here. We started out with Dogecoin a few years ago doing videos on here. We came back on the 4-hour, okay, and then we are trading tightly between the 50 and the 200 right here. That's what I'm paying attention to in the market. Okay. Let me just get this. This is all set. Alright, everybody in the chat over there too. XRP. Look at that. Ups and trading all on the support level at this 60-cent range, right? So, breaking down, M0 pivots on that 54 cent. And then you have a high 64 cents. So, yeah, again, that 10-cent range, which is 30% pullbacks from all-time highs like that. Interesting, right? Bitcoin Cash. Everybody's been seeing a lot of movement in that. Look at that. It trades those levels perfect. So when I see it hit these certain moving averages, that's what we pay attention to. All right? Matic, after that run up, look, straight from 125 right back to the moving average. Look at that. Okay, see how that plays out? Right back to the moving average. So this is having a little bit of a struggle here. People are calling for Matic to hit back down to that 70-cent range. and in that area. But EVM and the network's been being used a lot on Polygon. So there's something that's fueling some sell-offs from Polygon that I'm seeing, right? Cardano, okay, is coming back to its moving averages heavy on the 800, and it retested it, but it made a lower high, right? A lower low, okay? And that is something that we don't want to see happen. So we have to pay attention to that, right? Okay. And then we select. All right. Avalanche, right back. Look, I called that target a while ago towards the upside, and that was on my thing. And look, we stayed right there. It was interesting. And now we're in between these two tight ranges, okay? And the 50's turned down, so we're looking for that to cross. That would give us a bearish note. So this really needs to see some steam or some good news backing it up. But this is a chart that I would say, okay, I'm gonna see it actually crawl back down, come back down to 39. See, I'm not liking that avalanche chart. FTM, okay, I see FTM. These are on the 4-hour time frames. Playing it. Look, ever since it broke below that, it had to come retest the 200. Now, is this the time we're gonna come all the way and retest the 800, or is this retest all? We're actually below that 200 right now. And then we have 82, then 80, and then it's 58. So I'm not in trading that. Near everybody talked about. So let's go ahead and take a look at Bonk, because we had shout out asked for Bonk. As you can see, Bonk did pull below the 50. So if I see this cross, that's going to be bearish, but we are seeing some support here. So if I did enter 2475 would be first, and then second would be 2614 on that play, right? What was the other one that we needed shouted out was Monk. Oh my god, I was like, what is that? Oh, whiff, right? So on the 4-hour, we're sitting right here on the 50. And it's, trading sideways in that area. Now, on a bullish target, okay, now, even in this pattern or whatever like that, now this one I wouldn't say long or short. This is another one that I would do a hedge if you did open a long. So how I explained the hedge positions, you can go back a little bit in this chart into the setups on these chats, and you can see what I'm talking about, okay? Litecoin, right back to that 50 EMA. Alright, now we got Powell's speech that they're talking about today, and then see what else I can bring you guys, right? Live in 11 minutes. Live 11 minutes ago. Live updates. Yeah. Okay. So how are the markets responding to the news that is coming out, in the markets here? Let me go back real quick, right? And then let me go, let me see if they put out any of the news articles. That's a day ago. There you go. 3 hours ago, holding Bitcoin now, profitable, 90% all days. Wow, holding Bitcoin now, profitable, 99.92% of all days. So you're profitable most days because Bitcoin just continues. That's interesting. So if you buy from a week to week, they're saying that price will be... See, now that's pricing in the way that people are going to be going. So Bitcoin maintained a profitable portfolio, 99, just leaving 6 days when investing in Bitcoin did not turn out to be profitable since it launched over 14 years ago. Bitcoin marked an all-time high of 73.6. Yeah, so study shows that holding it week over week. So I do DCAs, accumulate, growing your portfolios, and all that kind of stuff. That's what I do like to look into. Okay. we have a sale that's happening. I need to shut down some of these windows I have open. Okay, and then I was all on social. We were building out those socials. Let me see. I got this open, and then I got this. Oh, okay. So I don't need that open, do I? Okay. Yep. Nope. I don't need that open anymore. Then they changed delivery time to 1:15, probably because of the pouring rain and wind and.
So it's 115?
Yeah. Okay. So since Bitcoin continued to hold a price between 68 and 70 range, according to price ranges. So
Was
as a
it
result.
earlier?
No, it's later. It's 11:30 now.
Okay.
Yep. Okay, and then we have articles. Let's go back to Cointelegraph for news articles. Let's go back to their main page. Okay, and then we go to. Okay.
I'll take a nap.
Okay, and then let me just see. I got this projects that we're monitoring. Let me see. I don't need these open. Open. Real-time charts. Okay. So. Okay. Yup. We have that rocking over there. Okay. So yeah, pre-sale ends in 1 hour, and so yeah, we're just doing some plays, and then some meme coins on Solana chain, gamble calls, stuff like that, incubation projects. So we'll just see what this project has to offer. What do they have in their pre-sale so far on this one? So we're gonna go over here. We got 1 hour, 25 left, right? Okay, I have an incredible announcement today for all holders. Yes. All right. So we have Cat with Helmet. Join Cat with Helmet pre-sale. Shout out across the board on the watching. What else do we got? We got watching. We got to talk about the Powell. What's gonna happen in the Powell speech. So that's what we're looking at, and then we're gonna be following the launch. So the YouTube stream that's live and running right now, right? Okay. We're gonna keep this running, and we're gonna talk about the everything that we talked about on the screen for YouTube. And then I was just waiting for some other stuff that's happening out there in crypto. We got some launches that were happening. Let me see here. So they had a launch for see how they're doing here on Dex Screener. So we have chart. Let me get the chart for this one. I just wanted to see how they were doing following following some of their things. Let me see something here. Okay. Ah, okay. Let me get out of this, and then let me check this out real quick, right? So you gotta get the stats. Okay. Let's see what people think of that one project. It was called, what was it called? Book of Meow. It was like one of those big ones that people were talking about. It just started off here. And then I gotta get the contract for let me see if I can get the CA. No, I gotta get it from the pre-sale. Yeah, that's this one I need. Address. No. Pool info. Okay, so the pair wasn't entered yet. Yeah, that's why. Okay. Makes sense. Right. Makes sense, makes sense. Now, go here and check out. We were waiting for volatility for PAL, and then talking about tokenization of real world assets.
Should I go to Walgreens to get my vitamins?
It's raining out. Alright, so we have... Okay, so I was over here looking at this. Alright, so tokenization. Let's see what they actually say. Tokenization of real world assets. So yeah, it's on actually when you just search for it now too. Physical and traditional financial assets such as cash, commodities, equities, bonds, credit, artwork, intellectual property. So that's actually a lot of stuff that can be doing. So you got Chainlink, and then you got Ondo. You got Chainlink and you got Ondo. And then you got some, big chains that are actually using it now. And let me see here. So we got... Okay. Okay. Let me just do this. Confirming over here. Let me go back to the price. We can just see some price action while I'm doing a little bit of a work thing here. Let me put this down into a shorter time frame with the Bitcoin price.
Oh, you're live.
Yes, I'm live right now.
I'm showing your screen. Oh.
Yes, I'm sharing my screen on 2 different live platforms right now. I'm sharing this middle screen right here. This is the screen I'm sharing. This is the price action, and then I'm going to get some work done over here while I'm waiting for the next info, because we also have the PAL speech happening. PAL speech happening. Okay, let me just see something. I'm trying this. Let me see. Hit confirm, and then what do you do here? I have to do this. Okay.
Book of Meow. Meow.
Okay. Let's see. Can you actually swap using this way? Okay. You gotta hit. To continue. Okay. Okay, let me see here. Oh, I hit wait. Or exit here. Oh, okay. I have a lot of things. Why is this? Oh, okay. Let me see here. Okay, confirm. Federal, bonds. Okay, yes, we got the PAL speech. Oh, we go to X platform. Let me see. Why are stonks rallying before Powell chair speech? Jerome Powell today speaks about, and then these are all these different ones. Let's see here. Retry swap. Well, okay. Let me try something. Let me see. Trade here. Let me go here. Then you can go to RAYDIUM. Radium. You go to Radium. Then you grab the contract. That's how you swap. You copy a contract. You go Radium. Connect. Okay. All right, so let's fix the Fed. It's just somebody saying not Jerome Powell. Which one was the real Jerome? Oh, this is just a parody of him. Copy. Here. Okay. Paste. Yep. Okay. Okay. Alright, so everybody that tuned in here, mad love. Mad love. Everybody, don't forget to swing by. Don't forget to like, share, comment, rock out with us. We talked about the prices. We talked on Bitcoin, everything. Go back in the video. It was a bunch of lovely information. Thank you for chilling with Jay Strategies, where we talk about the latest and greatest crypto